Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats, Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Virginia Cavaliers taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Virginia's offense takes the field to start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games. How much...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Yellow Jackets offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Hauls it in. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Wants to throw on first down. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. The 40, the 30, and a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
Snap in the shotgun. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Georgia Tech, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive was promising. promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got his man. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On second down, he'll fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
The Yellow Jackets are threatening in the red zone, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Cal just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Berkeley. They'll enjoy this one all week. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Touchdown, Virginia! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Released by the QB. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. And the Yellow Jackets get it past the sticks. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The sure hands, it's Ben. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Trying to get to him. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, fourth and short.
The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws out the RPO. It goes upstairs. On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to clear.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend, and you saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Adams. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Win with the running game on 1st down now. Unloads quickly. The Yellow Jackets will move the sticks. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They feed him again. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The give out of the gun. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Oh, look out! A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job.
Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 28, Virginia.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to hustle.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's looking for a man on second down. And that that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Vaughn. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll leave it with him. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside your own 40. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Firing to the right. They make... Their good pickup is still short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the... They go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Fires to the tight end, and he's knocked down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, just keeps firing. He's got it! And this junior loves to show off that big arm. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They'll immediately call timeout. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Gets it out quickly. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14.
And it'll come out to the 25. At a return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man all by himself. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And once he got loose, it was all over. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by a field goal over UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking downfield, it's Gilliam getting some heat. He finds his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
42. Virginia, 21.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Coleman. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On second down, they'll take to the air. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it on first down. Working that left side now. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on second down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. He'll take another shot here. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good...
Forget the punt. He's going to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. He'll start this drive firing. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That's a good idea offensively. Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass, and see if he can make something happen.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To the air, it's Gilliam. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field.
But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks? Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. One more play to pad the stats. He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And that pass picked off. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.